And we have finally some news about Ring Domination, which is the newest game mode officially announced, just to clarify, by SuperCard, Brad, Dan, whoever it is. This is Superzomgbbq, that's more important. And we have the, obvious Sami Zayn that has got now the full card, details, the image released. Look, I actually think the card looks pretty awesome. Me personally, and I cannot wait to see what that background does in the background. It looks like some kind of Matrix stuff. That looks really cool. But more on Ring Domination, which is a new game mode which is starting this Friday, and guess who is going to be streaming it live from the beginning? Yep, yours truly, myself, Superzomgbbq, coming to you on Twitch on Friday, hopefully, as long as I don't screw things up. Now, the preview starts on Thursday, so we won't know much about the event until then. Apparently, we're going to find some more information about something tomorrow, so tomorrow's video will be interesting. But, more importantly, what this new game mode includes, it sounds, is something to do with the shards that you saw. And I think it's actually potentially something they could actually bring into the game in the future, where you actually don't know who you're fighting for until you actually get the shards. So the idea is just like you pull cards, just like you pull energies and boosts from the board, you're going to be able to pull shards. I have no idea how often these shards get pulled, but it sounds something similar to putting energies from the board and boosts from the board, and something like Road to Glory, where you have like a set target amount of games to win to pull another shard. And the more shards you pull, the better cards you get, and then you keep going, and eventually then you get your Sami Zayn card, which this event is now going to be in cycle with Road to Glory and People's Champion. So the two events are staying. There is no movement, there is no cancellation. It is just going to be straightforward. There's Road to Glory, there's People's Champion, and now we have the Ring Domination. So who do you think is going to be the undercard? Because it does sound, again, revealing information, just because I've seen it from the forums, that it's going to include some kind of deck system. So this is moving along with the original points. If you listened to a couple of videos ago, I said that their original plans were to have something that was similar to King of the Ring, but similar to King of the Ring in time span, but something that was very similar to Road to Glory, but maybe with lesser cards being used. And they're saying about your best cards being used. So I think there's possibility that this is like a mini Road to Glory matched in with some kind of group or more than one versus one matches, and potentially more board picks, which would be awesome. It'd be also awesome if they build in more cards to pull. The fusions are coming up, and I think the fusions will be here before Thursday. It's all going to be very, very, very exciting. It's just going to be interesting is to see how long it takes you to get Sami Zayn. Because if you are constantly putting these shards, is that something where you could be putting those shards for a long, long time? Is it really difficult? Is it something that only the best players are going to be able to get? Does the difficulty get harder as you get higher and higher up? Are there more cards to do? There's so many questions that need answering, and I'm really, really happy that they've at least started answering them. But everyone's going to walk into this on Thursday being so confused, and hopefully they're going to answer many, many questions. But if you want all your questions answered, just check out the stream on Friday, where we're going to be doing from the start, hopefully same start time as every other event, which is 8 a.m. in the morning in GMT. And it's looking to be something epic. I'll have more details of the times, because obviously 8 a.m. British summertime is not the same for you guys. And hopefully we can get a Sami Zayn card relatively quickly. Obviously, don't know if it's like Road to Glory, where you can just get through the matches really quickly, or if it's going to be something where you have to really, really work for it and be somewhere between PCC and Road to Glory. I think that'd be a good middle of the road. Anyway, enough of me talking, because I have explained this too much. I'm so hyped. There is no new news about the WrestleMania fusions. We are currently still waiting for something to come out about the WrestleMania fusions. No one knows what's going on. Hopefully we hear more tomorrow. But I think the fact that they released the images recently tells me that they will be giving us something very soon. Now, the important thing to understand is that there definitely is something happening because there is a maintenance scheduled for this evening. Now, that means that maintenance scheduled for this evening has got to be something to do with preparing it for the big update. I can also see there being a client-side update, which could potentially go live tomorrow, but at the end of the day, we are just guessing at this point in time. So it could be anything, and we don't know when it's going to happen, but yeah, all we can do is just hope that they come soon, which would be, well, hopefully something where we can know a bit more about the fusions, when they're going to be coming out, and what they're going to require, because a lot of people, when it came to the PCC page, got rid of their epics and legendary cards, and if they now start asking for those, there's going to be a couple of people, including myself, who are going to feel a little bit cheesed off by that. I know they never asked us to, Hansel King, kick his ass, take a picture and stick it on Twitter. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Is going to be the best word to say. It's going to be interesting. Oh, hello, Bret Hart. So just go through a little bit of exhibition. I've also got some King of the Ring awards for you. Don't you dare proc Hammond. Yeah, that's a good girl. Paige overcoming the odds. I've not actually lost with Paige. I've not been procced on with Paige. Psych. Since I've had her, I've actually not lost a single match when I've had Paige. So a lot of people are getting problems where they get procs or whatnot, and I've never had that problem. Simple point is, it seems from the communication that's coming out that we will find out more tomorrow, so please check back, and hopefully I'll be able to give you loads more information on where we are going with this new event. So we are going to have some King of the Ring awards coming up in a second. We did win this King of the Ring, and I was actually in a King of the Ring with a forum member who wasn't a jackass. I mean, that's surprising. Sorry guys if you're from the forum and you're a jackass, but yeah, you're a jackass. The simple point is that I had a guy on the forum who, I'll explain in a second once I get past this exhibition, because there seems to be a couple of went on network errors. Hey, Mr. Perfect. I apologise if I'm speaking really quickly. I'm really hyped up about this new event. Right, let's start a Fusion Chamber quickly for Commons, because I've only just managed to be able to start it. I've not played this game at all over the last couple of days, just been waiting for new information about the fusions and ring domination, so I didn't want to go ahead and start overplaying when this new game mode's coming up. So let me tell you a little bit of a story about this King of the Ring. Let's just get to the good bit, which is that I actually lost the game here on purpose. I was actually going for the 2 Survivor cards with the new events and the fusions coming up, and lost the game. Didn't energize at all, and literally 50 seconds before the next game, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. Went for it and beat the guy senseless 3-0, and then again 3-0 by using the Domination because he had his diva here. Without Paige, he's pretty much useless. So yeah, that was the first game. Moving to the final against JJGG, who's a forumer. Really awesome game man. Really appreciate the egging me on to win the next game, because I said on the forums I wasn't going to go for it, and then I said I was, and he was really happy because he was going to face me in the finals. He actually won the first game. He got the first game toughness and charisma, which really fell in his favour, with Daniel Bryan and Kane there. Power went in his way, and then toughness and speed went in his way, which is the only 2 stats that are weak for John Cena. Game 2, we had the Domination come into effect with the table, taking out Bret Hart, and then we had the toughness and charisma, which are Seth's strongest stats. And then we had toughness and speed go his way with Kane and Bryan. And then match 3, again, the table comes into effect. I'm surprised he changed the tag team, if you want me to be honest with you. But hey ho. Then Paige wins the second game, and then we get a speed because he had a Blassie on the other side with Bret Hart. So yeah, we got our King of the Ring rewards, which are going to come up in a second. There's Coco Beware with his troll face again. So let's claim it. We're going to get WrestleMania Survivor, which is best of both worlds for me because I didn't really need a WrestleMania. But hey, it's all going to be fusion food very soon. And we have our Survivor card, which is going to give me an extra Survivor. So let's see who we get. We have WrestleMania Stardust. Really? Well, that was a waste of time. And Naomi. Wow. Troll Awards. Yes, Logan, I got Silver Star Boy. Yeah, so that's another Stardust. Not the greatest pull in the world, but hey, it's going to be fusion food very soon. So that'll be going first into the chamber of $1 Million Man. Anyway, please like, share, subscribe. Please leave your thoughts on what you think Ring Domination is going to be. We are hoping to hear more information, as I said, tomorrow. This has been Superzomgbbq, and most importantly, Zaliv.